afternoon and welcome to Oxford University Russian Society, and today we're joined by Andrey Konchalovskiy, Russian-American film director, producer and screenwriter. I'm going to ask Miss Talk at Nissan Theatre at St. Anthony's College a few minutes later. How do you find Britain? Do you like Britain?
I live here maybe about what? On and off I live here for 30 years. Since mid-ages. I did almost all my American, not only American films, post-production. It was here in London, or Shepperton, or Soho, or Pinewood, so I can say that I'm well accustomed to this life. And my kids, my younger kids are in London. They're studying, they go to school.
So what do you think about British education then?
Good.
Yeah, I think so. I think so too. Okay, so be more about your work. So you worked in Hollywood, and you worked in Europe, and you worked in Russia. How would you compare Western way of working in the film industry and Russian way?
Is it important?
I don't know if it's not
or
important.
It's interesting.
Yeah, it is. I am very curious.
It's like a difference between different mentalities, like difference in cultures. Some people like to make their job very well and meticulous. Some people are more sloppy. It's like, compare American cars and Russian cars. So it's a certain difference. I don't know why. The same thing. We're talking about production. We're not talking about talent, because talent doesn't have any borders. American talented man or Russian talented man has ability to make people cry or laugh or evoke emotions, etc., etc. But the difference are in technology, not in talent.
Wow, somewhere I watched one of your interviews, and you said that why there's not much Russian actors go to the West, and you said that not many actors know English that well to go to the West. Is
None
it
of them. I don't know one actor, Russian actor, except my wife, who speaks decent English and can play in American or English movies. And I think it's a big mistake. I think it's explained by laziness. Or I suggested to some of my very talented actors friends, why you want to learn English? And he say, usually, if I would have a contract, then I would learn. I said, no one will give you a contract unless you know. So it's kind of a chicken and egg situation, and I think it's also not important. I don't think there is a dream of every Russian actor to go to Hollywood, but there are so many American young boys and girls who would like to go to Hollywood, and who go to Hollywood and work as waiters, not as actors. So I think it's useless, not necessarily illusion. Of course, there is a dream inside, go and become a star, but it's not. I think stardom is quite a burden, first of all, and I don't think that they're very, very happy people. I mean, the American superstars.
So you suggest not to want to be a star?
No, every soldier should dream to be a general, but the best thing is just to be successful, and success is not a stardom. Success is to do what you want and be paid for it. Stardom is to do what you're told. It's different. Success is you can fail and then you have another job and you do what you want. Like Mike Lee. Mike Lee doesn't work in Hollywood. He's one of the best world film directors and one of the best British directors. And he does films not about Superman and Iron Man or Max-Men or X-Men, or he just think about, normal life, and it's extremely deep and wonderful, and he's successful because he does what he wants with actors that he wants. He doesn't need Angelina Jolie to make his film.
Certainly, yeah, that's true. I'm also very curious. Not many people that know that you have music education as your first education.
I forgot about the original.
Well, I'm still very...
Way back.
Well, I really wanted to know if this education affect the choice of the music for your films?
No, I mean, there are wonderful directors that never studied music and use it very successfully. No, it's not necessary. It helps to work with the composer sometimes, but it helps me more than in cinema. It helps me to work in theater, and especially in opera, because I do opera, and I think in opera it helps because I can take parties, and I can take sheets and read, play whatever music is, or I can read notes. Like that's important for opera director, but for film it's not important.
Next question would be,
Right.
Can you name one of your works that your personal favorite? That is your personal favorite.
Mine?
Yes.
I will never tell you.
No? Okay.
Why do you have to know? I don't want you to know.
No. Okay. Well, but it's.
You're in trouble.
Well, yeah, I am. So, yeah.
Okay, it's all right. Second take.
Yeah, second take. I think it's going to be the last question for today because don't have much time. So the most important, I think, the question is, what advice can you give to a student who wants to pursue a career in the film industry? What advice could you give them?
Don't listen to anyone. Don't listen to your parents, to your teachers, to anyone. Just learn, look the film, steal the best from every film, and then be yourself. Do everything differently, that's all. There is no rules, unless they are.
Okay. Thank you very much for coming
Thank
today.
you.
Thank you.